Seems like we were just starting training camp, but here we are in October, and off we go on EA Sports. And that one into the end zone for an opening touchback. First carry now for Nick Chubb. And he'll wind up with about 6, up past the 30 to the 31.
Defensively here, you're facing a top 5 team in terms of points scored in the NFL. So when they're that high power, you've got to find a way to hold them under 20. Because to me, that's the magic number. 20 points scored gives yourself you give yourself your best chance to win.
So if they're up around 24, 28, 30, they could be in some trouble.
And I think so, because then you turn it into a shootout, and that means your offense has to keep pace.
Second down and 4. From the gun, Mayfield. He'll let it go deep for Beckham. And that's caught inside the 35. And he'll be out just a yard or 2 shy of the 30. A gain of 37. So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. Working out of the gun, Mayfield. Flushed out right. He'll get the first down and more inside the 20.
Go ahead and say it again, Stu. I'm going to send you an invite.
Over out of bounds. Good coverage downfield led to him taking off, picking up the first down on a 13-yard run.
10 at the 19-yard line.
So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20. From the red zone now, Mayfield. His throw caught at about the 5. And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4. 15 more there, and they're on a roll. It's another first down. 1st and goal from just inside the 5. They'll run with Chubb. And he'll be stopped about a yard shy of the goal line after a pickup of about 3.
It's definitely hard to find space near the goal line.
Like Donzo last night. Shit.
They'll try to run with Hunt. And he's in. Touchdown, Browns. Kareem Hunt, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Browns take it right down the field and score on the opening drive. It's up and through to make it 7-0 Browns.
Score Browns 7, Colts 0.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away.
You tell him, Eric.
And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line.
The Colts take over 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard
line. Shit. Here we go.
Rivers and the Colts going to come up 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line. And from the shotgun, he'll throw. Open man is Trey Burton. And down right around the 32-yard line, 4 yards on the pickup. We'll see what kind of mindset they have here offensively after giving up the touchdown on the opening drive.
And based on our time with them, prior to this game, I feel like they've got a good mindset going in. In fact,
bro, I'm not paying other than no mind,
some points in this game, so offense has to be ready each and every time.
I ain't paying no mind.
trying to get us ahead and try and keep us ahead. This is their chance to respond to that first touchdown given up.
Give him 14
I ain't paying him no
mind.
mind.
And a first down. He was solid last week.
All this game takes is reps,
victory
bro.
on the ground. They want to get that going again.
Absolutely. What they also understand is that from week to week,
Right now they got more reps than me, so I give it to them. They can say that.
Right? What they saw last week on the ground, they want to see in this game as well.
Hey, but Brian,
On 1st and 10, Rivers.
ask them how the franchise went 2 years ago. I mean, last year, or the year before that, or the year before that.
23 yards, the final tally.
Okay.
I do believe
I still got screenshots of you from last year.
Defense, it hurts them in so many ways because most teams like to be strong down the middle. And if you can sting them there, that opens things up for you on the outside as well.
But that's where their big tight end is so good, that middle third
I hear you, bro.
routes. Yeah, you're right. Probably see more of that.
Yeah, it takes a lot of courage and
I hear you.
fortitude to go in the middle as well. And
I hear
he's
you.
got it.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 as they line up 2nd and 10. Throwing again, Rivers. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or two shy of the 10. That one a gain of 20 and a first down.
Indianapolis.
But one of the ways the quarterbacks keep all the receivers alive in a play, never lock in on any one guy. Make sure you keep your eyes moving, scan the field. And here he finds the open guy for a nice pickup.
They'll run on first down with Marlon Mack. And he'll fight his way down inside the 10 to the 9-yard line. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be 2nd down.
2 yards on the pickup.
Not a whole lot there. The defense was ready, it looked, for that run-pass option.
You get the sense that next time he has that opportunity, he may keep it himself and get to the perimeter. Probably owes his back a little bit of an apology on that one, huh?
He pushes forward for maybe 3 down to the 6-yard line.
Tackle made at the 6-yard line.
No, Jonathan Taylor didn't get the yardage he wanted on that carry. But I think this is central casting for him to be with the Colts. A big, strong, physical offensive line that goes with his running style. Elite speed, elite power. I think he'll catch more passes out of the backfield in the NFL than he did at Wisconsin. And yards after contact, that's his forte. The only thing he's got to improve on, taking care of the football. Put it on the ground way too often at Wisconsin. If he learns to hang on to it, he could be one of the surprises in the NFL.
They'll run the screen with Mack. And he will have the first down, but he winds up paying for it pretty good. The gain of 5 that time gives him the conversion to make it first and goal. And they've got 3 tight ends.
I'm trying, hell. I don't even know this playbook. I'm just...
Bust his ass.
They'll look to run with Taylor. And he is not going to get through here on try number 1. They stop him at the goal line. No gain on the play, and it's going to be 2nd and goal.
2nd and goal.
Again, it'll be Taylor. And this will result in him losing yardage. Back to the 3. That's a big loss of 3, and it brings up 3rd down.
That's a nice example of good team defense right there. Ball was snapped at the 1-yard line. They knocked him back and caused a loss. But you notice they were trying to find any type of a gap to run through. Wasn't one available, and they stuffed the play right there in the middle of the field.
A big play forthcoming. Here's 3rd and goal. And they'll turn to the power game to try to get in. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Indianapolis. Roosevelt Nix. His 2nd touchdown.
There you go, DB. Get that boy
The Colts are
down
an
there.
extra point away from tying this football game. It's up and good.
We need to get Wonder Woman on Madden and get her in there.
That'll be crazy.
That'd be something, get her up and be busting everybody's ass. Shit.
Rigoberto Sanchez to kick off for Indianapolis.
Sure would.
Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7
No, you don't. You don't
the
know
kicks
her,
away.
You go take a look at Skeet's game over here. He hadn't gone to bed.
25-yard line.
The Cleveland offense ready to go. After the long
Vicky, what's
touchdown drive we
going
just
on
saw,
over
you
there?
wonder if maybe that's taken a little of the wind out of this offense's sails because they had it going pretty good last time,
He's
too.
going to flag. Throw the damn flag.
You know, they were eager, amped up to get back on the field after just scoring, hoping to get the ball back quickly. That didn't happen, so I'd say come out, just kind of get started again. You know, it doesn't have to be anything dramatic. Just get moving, get loose again, and see if they can get it downfield.
Now it's 2nd and 9.
Yeah, Skeet needs a new damn internet cord. God damn. Nice clear. Oh, now he cleared up, man.
From the shotgun, it's Mayfield. Going deep here for Taylor.
That guy out blue, he said,
but not before taking it down inside.
He said he'll be home in a bit. I told him to send that friend request. I'll send him an invite to the rules.
Play has him all the way inside the 30 now.
I'll invite him in here once he gets home.
Now Mayfield.
Come on, give me my shit, man.
Austin Hooper, Pro Bowler a year ago.
Stuff.
But it'll be 2nd down.
A lot of times it's that first read that you have. Maybe you get it in pre-snap, and he locked in on his target, but he was covered quite well, and that one's incomplete.
On 2nd down, Mayfield again. Gets this to Kareem Hunt, his running back. And down inside the 15 he goes. 15 yards on the play, first down.
Playing that damn music.
I know this may be jumping the gun a little bit, but 7-7, they're flinging it around like crazy. Look at the drive that's going on here. Partner, we may have to start thinking about one of these defenses just holding someone to a field goal and maybe trying to get advantage that way.
Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw.
It needs to go to the Rams. Man, Beamer, man. Steve, that was close. Shit. Who's playing that damn music?
Yeah, sometimes they get lost in the traffic, but usually what it means is that rather than just running with height or even speed, they use their quickness.
Oh, that was in Skeet's broadcast. God, what the hell is he listening to over there? Hey.
And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25.
The Colts take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Oh, Beamer's got his drum. He's going to jump on to hear that damn music of Skeet.
The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around.
Yeah.
Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked.
Why did it? Man, come on, game.
And it's intercepted.
Why would it do all of that?
Around the 41. And they will finally get him, but not until he's all the way down inside the 15-yard line.
Oh, baby. Go through.
But when I looked down, he was kind of shaking his head right after he threw that pass. What did you see?
Well, from a defense's perspective, anytime you have your eyes back towards the quarterback.
And he's got his tight end. It's Hooper for the Browns touchdown. Austin Hooper, his 6th touchdown of the season. And the Browns add on to their lead. So simple math here in the first half. They've had 3 drives offensively, and they have scored every time, and they've got the lead.
Well, whenever we talk about adjustments, we usually talk about an offense making adjustments, right? This is all about the defense. They've got to figure out some way, somehow to slow them down. Do they blitz a little bit more? Do they play more zone coverage? Right now, they don't know where to go because they're hitting them in every direction.
There goes Beamer. Get him, Beamer. Damn.
And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28.
The Colts take over first and 10.
He got down the field, but
28-yard line.
when he got tackled, the ball came out.
The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. A tale of two extremes already in this game. A touchdown pass on their opening drive followed by an interception last time out.
Now, it sounds like things balance out, right? What's that mythological thing that we do? If you have a candy bar, have a diet soda with it, it balances it out. And we know that's not really true, right? Because the interception, that sting lingers a little bit longer. Got to come out now and put together some nice plays.
At the 29-yard line.
So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. Rivers hands this one to Matt. A pickup of about 3 yards as he's taken down at the 31.
The stop made by Myles Garrett. A 3-yard pickup. And it's 3rd down.
On 3rd down, Rivers. And Pascal's got it. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. His first catch, good for 16 and a first.
Down, Colts.
Well, that was a fun one to watch right there. A nice in-breaking route and plenty of room in the middle of the field. And he was able to get behind the linebackers and grab the completion for a really good pickup.
I think he said he'd play Monday.
Rivers on 1st down. They'll try and set up the screen.
Come on, gang.
And he'll get nothing there. Stopped right at the line as that will wind us down to the end of this first quarter of play. Here's 2nd and 10. Naeem Hines, his first carry. And his first carry, he loses the football. And this is picked up by the Browns. Well, he's not the starter coming in, getting his first carry off the bench. That's not the way to earn more carries.
You have to stay in the game, even if you're not on the field, right? Stay mentally sharp, stay ready. And above all, when you get into the game, hold on to the football. Don't let the other team have it.
The Colts are going to get him. Down he goes. That's sacked by the DN, Danico Autry. And they need to work to at least get some of this yardage.
He said, yeah.
The sack.
Shit.
19.
Proving they're about to get it on.
Now a toss left side into the hands of his tight end. A good
Let me go, man.
13 yards as they get closer for 3rd down.
A lot of tight ends just use their size and their strength, trying to occupy some space and kind of body people away and catch the football. But not this guy. He's a refined route runner. Makes me wonder if he took some dance classes in his background with his footwork.
On 3rd down, Mayfield. That one is caught by Hunt. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Browns touchdown. Kareem Hunt. He scored on the ground and through the air. And the Browns add 6 to their lead. He knocks it through. It's 28-7.
Good. Makes the score Browns 28. Colts.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. And they'll watch this one fall in the end zone, and that'll be a touchdown.
25-yard line.
Shit.
The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. And they had the fumble last time that led to a touchdown. That's a no-no. Let's see what they do here this go-around.
A big no-no. Put that in capital letters. Turning it over, the other team takes it down and scores. That can be a deflator for a football team. Now it's up to the offense to get back up.
And now this is intercepted.
Hey, gang, that's all I was about to say. I didn't hand that loss over on that chart. That was blue. It wasn't me. Take it out on blue.
And he'll take this into the end zone. Now, hold on here. We do have a flag down. So let's see what this is about. So the special teams penalty cost some yardage there as they come out on 1st and 10. Mayfield looks to throw. And I think that one might have been intercepted, but he will be ruled out of bounds. So this will go only as incomplete.
He certainly had a good game throwing the ball so far, but I think he was trying to take that from good to great with that throw, trying to get one downfield.
2nd and 10 from the 33-yard line.
High school leave.
To throw, Mayfield. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one.
Why is everybody always getting hurt, man?
That's one of those plays where it's hard to keep two eyes on the football when you know the contact's coming, let alone getting two hands around it, hugging it to your body, and absorbing the hit. Even for those big tight ends, who you would think could absorb that contact.
He's going to look deep now for Landry. And he's caught on the sideline, but he's not going to have a first down. They say he was out of bounds. So a big call there that brings up 4th.
In a 4th down.
So on 4th down, out comes the Browns kicker, Austin Seibert. They'll put it down right at the 40, so call this a 50-yard attempt. That's leaking to the right, and he missed it by a foot or two. It's no good, and this score will stay right where it is.
Everything looked good. Good snap, good hold. Sometimes, though, the ball just doesn't want to go where you want it. And this one winds up no good.
The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. They're sort of seeing themselves spiral out of control. Let's see if they can get things back on track.
And this is where the coach is walking that line of...
He called you bum meat.
God
damn, never heard of that one.
As one told me once, you know, when we're having a tough patch,
bum juice.
This too shall pass. This too shall pass. He said, but you got to do something to make it pass, and that's what they have to do. They've got to get some control back,
get
themselves reasserted, and calm things down.
See if they can get calm and reassert themselves here.
Put them people off my practice squad and everything, man, and they ain't even they're training, man.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. To throw, Rivers. This one into the hands of Burton. And he'll be brought down, losing yardage back at the 40. Now, despite the completion, they're going to wind up losing 3 there. 2nd down.
If you're a selfish player and you're throwing the ball, you're cool with the completion. Maybe not so cool with the yardage loss, though. Huh?
Yeah, you went backwards on the yardage. It kind of works like a sack for the defense there.
Yeah, it's a really big play for them, right? Able to figure it out, sniff it out, and finish it off.
Throwing again on 2nd down. Rivers.
Yo, Bryant.
And he's going to get this one down to the...
Hey, Ski, you ain't got no more timeouts.
Good game, yo.
Use them all, brother. Good game.
It's a gain of 20.
And I don't think there's any
score,
question
baby.
this offense is going to need to hit on a few more
Vinny.
plays like
I
this.
forgot who Vinny played there. I
First
forgot.
half for them, to say the least. And I do believe if they want to get
Play
back
me.
in this
You
game,
play,
they need to start right now. It's kind of like making
Oh,
adjustments.
Good game, Ski.
And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Indianapolis. T.Y. Hilton with touchdown number 7 on the year. And the Colts are able to draw a bit closer.
You supposed to hit, hurry up, huddle, then press circle. I'll tell you now, cause the game over, but you know it's all good. Good game. You push triangle to hurry up and huddle, before he get to the line, hit circle real fast. Hold down circle. Then hit X. Yeah. Yeah, great game, man. Great game, man. You know, anytime. But Ski, you know what?
So not much time.
You can send me an invite when you're ready to play now, cause I beat you where it counts.
And he won't quite make it to the 25.
JoJo Natson on the return. The Browns take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
The Browns drive about to get started. Last time out, they had that long 50-plus yard field goal that they missed.
And I'm sure on their sideline they're thinking
Eric,
themselves,
who are you asking about?
do we still want
Are
to
you
try
ready,
to
Owen?
run if we're in that position again? And I would dare say that the answer would be yes. They're going to have a lot of confidence in their kicker. But But just to be on the safe side, I'm sure they told their offensive guys, can we get a little bit closer this time? Closer. Yeah, well, you know, I'd rather get in the end zone first and foremost. But if all else fails, less of a field goal attempt for him.
2nd and 10. Mayfield off the play fake. That's out to Chubb, complete. They'll give him 8 on the play, and all of a sudden here, it's 3rd down. 2nd down pass play got him 8 yards. Now they've got a 3rd and a couple remaining. They'll run for it. Here's Chubb, and he's able to get the first before he's taken down at the 36. They have the first down with that gain of 4 yards. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Mayfield. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked up by Kenny Moore. And he will bring it back. An interception return for a Colts TD.
It goes without saying, but I'm going to say it anyway. That's a ball he would like to have back, and it lands right in the lap of the defender from there. He doesn't have very far to go before he gets to the end zone, and he got there in a hurry.
Extra point splits the uprights, and they're within 7 now at 28-21.
Rigoberto Sanchez.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away.
Hey, Blue.
JoJo Natson now on the return.
He turned the TV down already.
Oh, yeah, he must be broadcast.
At their own 25-yard line.
You playing your franchise game?
The Cleveland offense ready to go. And fresh off the pick 6. They've got to forget about that.
What happened, Ben?
In this case now, the guy throwing the ball.
Just join it. I'll be in here.
We talk about the defensive backs who get beat for a long touchdown. Short-term memory, right back out there doing the things that he does best, and knowing that taking care of the ball is paramount. Here's his opportunity.
Comes back to those defensive backs for the former DB, right?
I don't know where that comes from. It just kind of emerges out of me for some reason.
Deep in there, right? So he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. Another strong gain on the last 2 plays. They moved it a combined 33 yards. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on 1st down. Mayfield hands it off to Chubb.
My broadcast already up.
Past the 30, almost to the 25. 15 more there.
Oh, that's fine. Go ahead.
It's another 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 27-yard line.
They go play action. Mayfield going to throw deep for the end zone. And too much juice. It'll be out of bounds, incomplete. The Pro Bowler. Down back of the intended receiver. And it's 2nd down. And the head coach reaches for the red flag, tosses it down on the field. He wants a challenge here.
What is Blue doing over there now?
Well, he challenged the play. It did not pay off.
And that means he lost a timeout in that challenge.
And as a coach, you hate that. Don't know if you took the advice of the player, you threw it yourself,
You see my playbook,
but it didn't go your way.
At the end of the day, it all comes back to the head coach. He has the final determination on whether to actually challenge the player or not. In this case, it didn't pay off for him.
And that's got to be so heartbreaking. You throw that flag, you probably feel really confident, and then all of a sudden, boom, you lose the challenge.
Yeah, when you take a look at it, you're throwing that flag because you believe you're going to be right. And when it comes back the other way, you have to regroup.
Mayfield from the gun on 3rd down. Dancing to his left. And he took the contact as he was throwing.
Come on. Dang, man.
And I feel like my man, Old Mo, momentum might be changing.
I done had
right
9 people hurt.
They just got done. They scored a touchdown their last drive. Now here's a 3 and out.
Woo!
Maybe gun's getting ready to creep to the other sideline.
So he gets a shot at atoning for the earlier miss here in the first half, able to knock it through.
And what a relief for him, don't you think? Because how many games have we done where kickers missed one early and never got a chance to atone for it the rest of the game? That's a lot to carry around.
The Colts take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Oh, God.
The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. I guess they have to feel a little gratified to at least get on the board last time, but still work to do.
No doubt about it. I wonder now if they're going to try to increase the urgency a little bit, maybe pump up the pace, maybe go 2-minute. Who knows? Let's see what they decide to do.
Rivers now to throw on 1st down.
I knew it.
And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
Well, he kind of forced that one there, didn't he? It's almost like he predetermined where he was going to go with the football.
Yeah, he wasn't really going through progressions. He wanted to go to his top guy. You do that against this defense, they'll make you pay, won't they?
Yeah, they certainly will. They react very quickly to the thrown football.
Following the incomplete pass, here they go again. 2nd and 10 from the 25. To throw again, Rivers. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. And he's brought down, getting this one up to about the 35. It's a 1st down on a gain of 10.
1st down.
Good strong throw and catch right there. And so far in this game, the alleys have been open for them to get completions, and they're taking advantage of it.
A 1st down throw here for Rivers. They'll tussle for it, and this is going to be caught. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. So the contact came before the ball got there, and the flag is thrown.
Timing is everything, isn't it? And it's so hard to cover these great receivers. They have such great body control, and they can fake you out. In this case, as you described, got there before the ball got to the receiver. Penalty flag had to come out.
First down, Rivers. And his throw is going to be incomplete. Trey Burton, the one he was looking for. That'll bring up 2nd down.
So many times when we talk about coverage, we're just talking about a defender running with a receiver, but a big part of it is understanding where the football is, finding it. In this case, when it arrived, it wasn't a surprise, and he was able to bat it away.
Line of scrimmage, again the 37 as they line up 2nd and 10. Throwing again, Rivers. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on, 3rd down.
Well, so much for getting separation. No chance there. Locked down tight, forcing the incompletion on that attempt.
The Colts on 3rd down. A perfect 3 for 3 as they look to keep that streak going. This is 3rd and 10. They'll throw again. Rivers. He'll rifle this one deep right side. And he'll take it all the way up near the 30-yard line. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. The Browns drive about to get started. And they're not going to play this conservative, I don't think. They had the field goal last time, and they're up, but they're looking to put a drive in the end zone.
Oh, I agree with you totally. No one goes out on the field and says, all right, let's just settle for 3, except in certain situations, trying to ice a game, that sort of deal. Most of the time, it's end zone, and that's what you're thinking, and I believe that's exactly what they're thinking as they begin this one.
Yeah, no quarterback ever goes out there saying, hey, let's get 3, right?
Not one that I've ever met.
39-yard line.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10.
Who's that?
Working out of the gun, Mayfield. He's going to dump this off to his running back, Hunt.
Mayfield's pass.
5 yards on the pickup.
Who's that?
It'll be a second down.
All defenses worry that whenever anyone catches the ball, has a head of steam come out of the backfield, it can turn into a big play with missed tackles or he runs through.
Send out messages in advance. That's all I do.
And they stopped him for a minimal gain.
And he completes it to Hunt. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. Now the Browns signal for the second of their timeouts.
There you go.
As the clock will stop with 33 seconds to go in the first half.
Broadcast. Yeah, if it's starts lagging, take it down. Just try it again. If it starts lagging, take it down.
Mayfield on first down. He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone. And that one will fall incomplete.
Why do they not play? I don't get it, man.
In this first half.
They just letting the man catch it.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. They'll throw again. Here's Mayfield. And he'll be brought down by the Colts. It was Justin Houston, the native of Statesboro, Georgia, with a sack. And this offense going to elect to burn a timeout with 5 seconds remaining in quarter number 2. So on third down, the field goal unit will come out as they'll try to get 3 before half. And this will be spotted on the other side of the field. It's a 61-yard attempt. And off the crossbar, no good. A sensational effort from that distance, but rejected by the bar. So we've reached halftime in a wild first half. We'll take a minute to catch our breath as we'll head down to Orlando. That's where we find our man Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach. And the third quarter will start with a touchback as that one lands in the end zone. The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. They trail offense, first time to touch the ball in quarter 3, and we'll see what they can do.
And I can't wait to see what they have planned, because some teams script to start a half. Other teams just go, okay, these are the sequence of plays we want to run. These things worked well for us. And sometimes they throw in that big chunk play right away.
Shocker.
Try and get after them early and try.
And nowhere to get away. Rivers is dropped. Olivier Vernon coming in with some force for the sack that time. And we say it all the time, have to be able to get rid of the ball sooner than that.
You have to help your offensive line out. They're going to protect you as best they can. And if you get 3 to 5 seconds to throw the ball, they're doing a really nice job. But when you hold it and give up a sack.
And he's going to be intercepted a third time. That's the rookie from LSU, Greg Delpit. And he brings it back to right around the 26-yard line. Tough one there. First drive of the third quarter, throw an interception, and now a chance that they could be in even a bigger hole if they can convert this into points.
Yeah, but how good do you feel if you're that defensive coordinator right now? Because you just know that the head coach looked at him and said, turn him loose, big man. And he'd be able to take a few extra chances playing with this type of a lead, and boy, it paid off.
Here's a throw, complete right side to start things out. 7 yards, the pick up there.
Ran the perfect defense in this situation. Would have meant that there was an incompletion, they would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication. And as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating. There he is, and they passed him off to each defender.
And he's got his tight end. It's Hooper for the Browns touchdown. Austin Hooper, a beast in the red zone with his second touchdown of the game. And the Browns take advantage of field position on the turnover to cash this one in. Extra point by Seibert, up and good. And that'll make this a 3-score game now. The lead moves to 17. And this one will not be handled. It's into the end zone for a touchback.
25-yard line.
The Colts come to the line, ready to start their next drive. They are looking to make a bit of a 180. They are sputtering right now.
And frankly, I think it's time to call your playmakers together. Say, all right,
How the hell, man?
Intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off near the 44. And it's a huge return as he brings us all the way back down to the 15-yard line. So a big chunk of yardage will be marked off there for that PI call.
And now you know why receivers and the guys throwing the ball, they like to collaborate and just heave it up sometimes, because you can get these types of calls that go against the defense. Pass interference, and they gain over 30 yards of real estate on that one.
On 1st and 10, Rivers. Oh, he's able to outmuscle him here as he pulls it in. And he'll get this to the 30-yard line before crossing over out of bounds. 17 yards on the play as they try to eat into this 17-point deficit. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. A play fake to Mack. Now Rivers. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off at the 15. And he brings it back to right around the 26-yard line. Mayfield going to lead the Browns up now, 1st and 10 at their own 26.
Frank, you ready to play?
Following the interception, Mayfield.
Yeah.
Well, this is taken in. It's complete. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. A gain of 32 that
Frank, you ready?
So the big play gets him across midfield now.
You ready to play or what?
From the gun, Mayfield. And finding the tight end Hooper. And all the way in. Touchdown, Cleveland. Austin Hooper. His 3rd touchdown of the game, his 8th on the year. And the forced turnover on defense leads to 6 points. And the lead is now 24.
Makes the score Browns 45, Colts 21.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And this will not be fielded. It's a touchback and comes out to the 25.
5-yard line.
The Colts come to the line, ready to start their next drive. They trail here by 24 points. Got to get going soon, you'd have to think, as they come up 1st and 10. Yeah, this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30. Ball on the 30. They'll come up with a 2nd and 5. Throwing Rivers. Fighting Hilton on the slant. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44.
Complete to number 13.
How about a guy proving his worth in different ways? Had the big play in the run game to play before. This time, they go right back to him in the passing game, and he comes through with yet another big play. That's why you work out so hard in the offseason, so you can stay on the field and accumulate big plays.
On 1st down, it's Mack. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. Another nice gain. That's now 30 yards between those last 2 plays.
Sometimes it's hard to believe, but there are times this game is about patience, isn't it? Has had the game he expected, but that run there, that may get him going.
I was just going to say, maybe that gives him a little juice, because you're right, he struggled, especially in that 1st half.
Yeah, and I know the great ones always think to themselves, just hang in there. I'm just one big carry away from busting this open. That's a good start for him.
That's into the hands of Pascal. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. 16 yards, a little deja vu from the previous play where they got 16. Rivers on 1st down. They'll set up the screen to Taylor. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. 12 more yards there and another first down.
They ran that one well, and not only did they pick up a nice chunk of yardage on the screen, they sent a message to the defense. Rush the passer all you want, but you better be careful. We can hit you going back the other direction.
On first down, Rivers. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's second down.
Once you get into the red zone, space is at a premium for receivers to try and operate and shake themselves free. That one's incomplete.
Rivers incomplete on first down. Here's second and 10. To throw again, Rivers. Now a hit, and Rivers lost the football. And this is picked up by the Browns.
About 87 speed.
And he will bring this all the way back out.
But he's way in front of him, about 10 yards.
He was under duress, surveying, trying to find
forgot
somebody
this game.
to get the ball
He put
out
the
of his
stamina
hands.
on the 100.
In the meantime, the defense, they took it out of his hands.
And when the ball snapped, I know exactly what the defense is thinking. Get a sack, put him on the ground. But when you can also knock the ball free while doing so, oh, there's the bonus for you as a defender.
Flush to his right. He'll get this to Chubb out of the backfield. The completion, but they go in the wrong direction. A loss of yards, and now they're dealing with a second and long. They rolled out of the pocket right, and I think he wanted a little something more out of that play. Obviously, instead he hit his safety back.
It looked like two well-coached teams there, even though there was no yardage gain, because the offensive guys, hey, they realized their quarterback's out of the pocket. All the receivers went to the right spots, tried to get in his sight line, tried to open themselves up. Just nowhere to go where they could gain yardage. How about the defensive guys, though? Did not lose leverage and kept their poise and made a really nice play.
So the big play gets them all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for first and 10. He's brought down there by Kenny Moore.
On any running play that's called, they're always hoping that's going to break big and go the distance. But when you get a nice game like that, you're able to do so many things anyway. You can come back and run essentially the same play again, continue to move the ball on the ground, or you can decide to throw the ball now because usually you have the defense back on its heels.
From the 16, Mayfield. And this is caught for a Browns touchdown by Landry. Jarvis Landry, his second touchdown on the season. And this offense is running away with this one. And he's got it up and through.
The score, Browns 52, Colts 21.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And they will watch this one land in the end zone. That'll be a touchback. The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. And they'll be looking to atone for last time's mistake of fumbling inside the red zone. Certainly they don't want to do that again.
And so much emphasis placed on red zone offense. I mean, you have periods devoted to...
Who blue playing, GP?
And now here is another interception. Picked off at the 46.
Oh, he playing school.
Yes, folks, that is his third interception, and I'm going to use one of the most overused phrases in football. He's a ball-hawking safety.
I love the way that you called for the shot there. That's perfect, though, because there is something to that. Being a safety often allows you freedom to roam around the defense, maybe not a specific assignment. Today, his assignment, find the football, and he's done so quite well. I think we can all understand what they're thinking right now. They take over the ball in field goal range after the turnover, so they've got that in their hip pocket. But they've got to go for the end zone and turn this into a bigger points. Their thinking is a touchdown.
Hey, who the Bengals?
You get from starting here, getting 3 points at the end of this drive, that would feel disappointing.
And his throw here's incomplete. The intended receiver, Taywan Taylor, and it's third down.
I need Creed to beat him.
They forced a couple of incomplete passes, bring up a 3rd and 10. Don't be surprised to bring a little pressure on this snap.
Oh, that ain't our franchise.
Looking for the end zone. And this is going to be intercepted.
Wow.
Picked up by Malik Hooker.
intercepted.
Partner, when you're playing cover 2, this is like a tag team for the safeties. Each of them gets a half-field responsibility. Their job, stay as deep as the deepest receiver in any zone, read the football, and go make a play. In this case, the free safety made the best play, an interception.
Rivers going to bring the Colts up 1st and 10 at the 20. Now right away, he'll look to throw.
What
he's taken down. This will be a Brown sack. Larry Ogunjobi able to get in there for his 2nd sack of the afternoon.
Well, so much for setting the tone of the drive offensively. Giving up a big sack that loses that kind of yardage, not a great start.
Now a toss left side into the hands of his tight end. That catch good for 5. It's 3rd down.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride. He can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
Now Brissett, the backup, his first throw. Man open, that's Robert Foster complete. And he'll be corralled well upfield right around the 40-yard line. Boy, a nice play there as they wind up converting on 3rd and 15.
First down, Indianapolis.
A first down throw for Brissett. He's going to fire one deep over the middle. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. That's the rookie from LSU, Grant Delpit. And they have the football and will take over at the 24-yard line.
The Browns take over 1st and 10 at their own.
The Cleveland offense ready to go. They built up that lead at intermission, and they're just continuing to pour it on right now, aren't they?
Locked into a really good groove right now. I don't know if it's just the play calling. I know the execution is really, really sharp right now, and all the playmakers are doing exactly what you expect. They're making plays, and right now, defense has no answer and no chance of catching up.
Yeah, they're just looking to turn anywhere for a stop defensively. Now a nice throw here right side. He hauls it in, and they work this well upfield across the 45. Last play they got stuffed at the line. Different story here, over 20 yards.
At the 46-yard line.
And on that last play there, he's over 400 yards passing now.
You know what that generally means?
Success.
That, and it means you really didn't miss opportunities. Usually very accurate. The ball's getting to the right place. Guys are making yardage after the catch to help you out that way. I mean, the whole team has picked it up. And don't forget, that means the offensive line has had to pass protect pretty well, too.
Everyone dialed in.
He did a fine job there of not hitting him before the ball arrived. And I've got to tell you, you can often mistime that play because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get him, sometimes you panic as well and think, I've got to be there right now. Instead, in this case, timed it perfectly and knocked it free.
And I think that one might have been intercepted, but he will be ruled out of bounds. So this will go only as incomplete. So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10. Mayfield with it once more. Escaping the pressure right. And that will be incomplete as well. Had to pass there, 3rd and long on your own side of the field. Just couldn't come up with anything.
That's why teams always talk about having to win the early downs, meaning you've got to gain yardage and set yourself up for 3rd and short, because when it's 3rd and long, the odds go down significantly trying to pick up the first down, even throwing the football.
Going to the air again with Mayfield. Going deep here for Landry. That's caught inside the 20. And all the way in. Touchdown, Cleveland. Jarvis Landry, 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Browns continue to roll.
The extra point is...
That certainly went against the traditional ways of playing football, but who cares? Look at the result. Big touchdown.
They went for it on their own side of the 50. So there's conservative, there's aggressive, and there's really aggressive, which is what we just saw there. Tip of the cap to them.
5-yard line.
The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. They've got to dig down deep. I mean, they need something right now, really anything to cling on to. This offense has struggled.
Partner, join me in a walk to their locker room at the half, okay? Because I think what we would have seen is an offensive coordinator and his assistant coaches getting together with all their positions, then coming together as a group, going over adjustments, and then the head coach coming in and just screaming, "Wake up. Yeah. Let's get moving, guys."
I'm kind of glad we weren't in there at halftime, actually.
You think he might have turned it on us, too?
Yeah, but right now, whatever was said hasn't been working. And we're back now here in Cleveland. And this is a blowout so far as we get set for the fourth quarter. A very one-sided affair. Pushing his way inside the 40.
Come on, game.
He's got daylight. It's a foot
gosh,
race.
dude.
And he does take it in for the touchdown, but a flag on the field, and I don't think this is going to stand.
Yeah, don't put the points on the board just yet.
Third and short yardage, Brissett. And now another turnover as this one's intercepted. Picked off at the 45. And he takes this one back into the end zone, and the Browns defense has a touchdown. Defensively, they've had their way in this one. That pick six makes that scoreboard even more lopsided.
I remember talking with a guy in the league, and I said, "What do you do when the game's like this? You know, it's pretty much over. You ready to go to the bench and hang out?" And he said, "Oh, heck no. I want to stay on the field. I might get some stats. I might get a pick or two."
You like being out there at the end of these wide margins.
When they have to throw it, that gives you more opportunities to go get it.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six, and now the kick is away. And no alley to be
that don't
found.
work like
the
last year.
coverage was solid, and he's dropped at the 18.
Take over first and 10 at their own 18-yard line.
The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. We certainly had a sense coming in here that these guys were in for a tough one on the road. That has been how this ball game has played out. They trail big as we continue on now here in this fourth quarter. Oh, he dropped it. And that's pretty indicative of the way this one's gone.
Williams on the coverage.
So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. Brissett. And once more for Hilton, and this time complete. And way up past the 35 before he's taken down. That one a gain of 20 and a first down.
And the Colts.
Well, this game is certainly pretty well over. They go ahead and mark it in the win column. But as a defense, they don't want to get so soft now that everybody just throws the ball all over the place against them, gets big yardage, and puts points on the board. They have pride, too, on that side of the ball.
22 yards.
A well-executed 22-yard gain. They'll throw again. Brissett.
Man, come on. The game lag.
It's incomplete.
Golly.
Robert Foster, the intended
Let me
receiver,
learn this shit.
but it's going to be 2nd down. So 2nd down and 10. Once again, they'll go from the 40. Again, it's Brissett. He'll let it go deep for Foster. And he's going to be intercepted a third time. Picked off at the 14. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Well, partner, I got to tell you, I'm trying to think of something positive to say for this offense, but I'd have to be a spin doctor for that one. This has been a tough performance to watch.
And I think it's hard at this point to actually identify what's really gone wrong. I guess the catch-all is everything. Doesn't sound like real sharp analysis, but I don't have much else for you.
And the scoreboard just lopsided, and it's been ugly from the get-go. On 1st and 10, Mayfield. He'll let it go deep for Beckham. And this will be caught at the 30. And he is finally out of bounds, but not before taking it down inside the 30. Charles, you said earlier this defense is probably going to need to hold these guys right around 20 or under that if they were going to have a chance. It was evident pretty early on that wasn't going to happen.
Yeah, they left 20 behind a long time ago in this game, didn't they? It looks like they're headed towards a big number. But 20 was the threshold because that kept them in the ball game and kept the pressure off of their own offense.
On 1st down, they'll run with Chubb. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. And between the last two plays, they moved it over half the length of the football field. So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. From the red zone now, Mayfield. And it'll be intercepted. Able to get there and pick it. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
At their own.
Now they get a 4th quarter pick. A little something to hang their hat on, I guess.
Okay, so let's face it, though. Who's happy about this play?
Braggy there.
Guys, right?
Yeah.
The analytics will tell you one thing or another. That's a bad play on one hand, a good play on the other. But it's all about the fantasy points here.
Yeah, because this ball game is over. First play of the drive, a success, 19 yards. Right after the turnover, they come out throwing.
And that means it's a sudden change situation. We used to practice it on defense. Sudden change, get out there, stop the offense. But you typically run out there a little bit unsettled. I think that's why he came right out throwing the football, hoping to catch him off balance.
And he did. 1st down, Brissett. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. 12 more yards for him there. It's a 1st down. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10.
Here we go.
To throw, Brissett. This one into the hands of Burton. That catch good for only a couple.
I think it's okay there. They didn't get a whole lot on that play, but it's nice to have a safety valve that's built like this guy. Big target, guy you can spot pretty easily. Put it on him when your other targets aren't open.
So 2nd and 8 here after the pass play for 2 yards on 1st down. And
why are you acting like that, man? Come on.
The Colts on 3rd down. They've converted 4 times out of 6. Not bad. This will be 3rd and 6. And that will be incomplete.
This defense was definitely alert to the possibility of the deep ball, and they were more than ready for it.
They've got the lead, 4th quarter. Maybe can expect more passes like that downfield. And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter. Let's see how this plays out. Gotta try it here. He's back to throw. And it is incomplete. Boy, it looked like he had it and dropped it. And this Browns defense stands tall.
All your DB superstars already?
Mistake there on the drop pass on 4th.
God dang.
We've seen him do things like this all game.
It's not hard to figure out why they're down by that deficit. They haven't made plays that are going to keep them in the game or win the game all game long. That's another example right there. It all boils down at the end of it to execution. Either you make the play or you don't.
Who's the score, big guy game?
All the way in. Touchdown, Cleveland. Nick Chubb, his 5th touchdown now.
That was one earlier. That was one earlier in the shit off, yeah. I saw a lagging on that in that damn game. I couldn't get on Blues. His won't load up.
Concentration level may not have been there. I agree with you on that one because those types of plays, when they result like that, they're almost like big bolts of lightning, aren't they? Whoosh, and off he goes.
And he had no room to run as he's tackled down inside the 20.
The Colts take over 1st and 10 at their own 18-yard line.
The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. Well, I think that the folks here had hoped that maybe this home atmosphere would carry their guys to a surprise victory, but it does not appear that that's going to be the case. There's too much to handle on the other side in this one. And he'll find some space up to about the 25. Decided to hand it off that time on the run-pass option.
Appeared to be an easy decision. Just gave it inside. Nice steady gain.
Now left side on the swing pass. No yardage to speak of
I don't
whatsoever.
get it, man.
Leads to a third down. They tried to swing it out left into the flat, but the defense, they were very principled there.
It felt very West Coast offense, didn't it? You know their expression, right? On a West Coast offense, when they throw the ball, it's either going to be a touchdown or a check down, meaning they like to press it downfield. If they don't have it, swing it out, which is exactly what we saw there. But how about the great pursuit and tackle to make a nice play?
First down.
What happened now?
So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10. Brissett sets to throw it. They'll let it go deep for Foster. And that is intercepted by the Pro Bowl cornerback Denzel Ward. And he'll return this one just shy of midfield to the 49. Yet another mistake after the interception there. And gosh, you look up at the scoreboard, they just got to be thinking this one cannot get over fast enough.
It certainly can't. And also what happens when you get this big of a deficit, you're supposed to make all the right throws, right? You're supposed to try and obviously get the ball to your own guys. But being down this big, you also take even more chances. And in this situation, that hasn't paid off for them at all.
On the other sideline, jubilation and laughter. They run again on 1st down, Chubb. And they're able to get this one past the 30 down to the 25. 13 yards to pick up there. Good for a Cleveland first.
Well, that's a carry they have to be satisfied with. And throughout this game, they've been satisfied with what he's given them. Whenever they've needed a big run, a 1st down, he's the guy they turn to. And it doesn't matter.
Blitz coming, and down he goes. Justin Houston picks up his 2nd sack of the afternoon.
And plays like that really hurt play calling. They had a really nice gain on the previous play, but gave about half the yardage back on the sack. Excellent pressure up front. Nowhere to go with the football. Down he goes.
Come on, get me. Oh, my gosh. I'm like, this shit is hard this year, man.
But now it's 3rd down.
It certainly didn't appear that that's where he wanted to go with the ball initially. So he tried to get
playing
something
in
out of it by
mud.
dumping it off to his running back unsuccessfully.
The Browns on 3rd down. They've converted just 2 for 6 thus far. This will be a tough 3rd and 18. From the shotgun, it's Mayfield.
Okay, how did he leave him alone? I don't get it.
It's complete. And he's brought down, but not before he reaches the 8-yard line. So the Browns in possession of the football here as we get you reset. They've got it 1st and goal in a game that appears to have already been decided. Eluding the pressure right. And that's going to be incomplete.
I would have quit this game if he would have caught that shit. God dang.
They certainly did a nice job improvising there, extending the play, hoping someone would come open downfield, but they never did.
Nothing on 1st down, so the ball remains at the 8-yard line, 2nd and goal. Well, the lead late in the 4th, but Mayfield's going to throw it. Flushed out right. And he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. Danico Autry able to get in there for his 2nd sack of the afternoon.
2nd goal, last thing you need to do is get pushed backwards to take a sack, but he couldn't find anywhere to go with the football, had to eat it, and ended up on the ground.
Big play coming here. It's 3rd and goal. From the gun, Mayfield. And this will be caught. And the carnage continues. It's another touchdown.
Well, business as usual for them. Well on their way to another victory.
You ready to play?
Riding a serious wave of momentum from what we've seen. And so far, they haven't met their match.
Oh, okay.
So if you're going to play this team in the future, your mission is clear. You better be ready to play and match that firepower.
Extra point by Simon. Up and good. And that will extend this big lead.
It's got to be playing with goddamn, what's his name? Fucking Tua. What is this, some bitch? What is this?
And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Whenever you're ready, I'm ready. Shit. Oh, what if I should do that? Oh, man.
The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. They are just obviously getting shellacked here in this one, Charles. What's the message if you're a coach for this final drive in a lopsided game like this?
For a lot of coaches,
be honest.
Don't forget
another hurt player.
Don't forget what has happened out here.
Yeah, use that as ammo going forward.
Exactly. Take a great look at that scoreboard. Realize how poorly everything went for us today. Coaching, playing, the whole deal. And never forget it, because
you're not going to want that feeling again.
No, you don't want that feeling again, and who knows, you may meet up with this team again.
And he'll be brought down shy of the 40 at the 38-yard line.
For a second there, I thought that might break big. Screen pass, looked like it was coming together, looked like there was an opening. Still, ended up with a solid gain.
Check 26, check 26, check out.
Brissett to throw on first. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And this is picked up by the Browns. And that should just about do it. They return it to the end zone, sealing it with a defensive touchdown.
Well, there's just about a minute left in this game, and they're still taking it to the end zone. And you know they could have taken a knee there, but they decided to play this one all the way out. And I think their philosophy is, we're going to give you everything we've got. If we just go ahead and take a knee now, we're actually showing you disrespect that way, like taking pity on you. They're not about to do that to their opponent.
And beyond the 20,
hey, Brian.
Much. In fact, just a yard past there to the 21.
Rico said he called me like 10 minutes ago. He's buying the game right now. I told him, I said, you come in the party and show us your Madden 21, we believe you.
The Colts come to the line.
He's like, okay, I got to do all that shit. And I'm like, well,
let's just be frank.
They're not that hard. Just load up the Madden.
That's
come in here and show us.
Because victory, not a chance now. And I can't wait to see how they actually go about doing it, because there's a lot of people watching the body language of the guys on the field now, and if they call plays they want executed, they need to do that and do it really well. Otherwise, there could be repercussions.
So after the incompletion, 2nd and 10 from the 22. They'll run it out of the gun with Mack. And he'll get this up over the 25 to the 26.
The Colts ball carrier.
Now the Colts will use their 3rd and final timeout, as the clock will stop with 34 seconds to go in the game.
You get it, break.
On play action, Brissett.
Throwback.
Got it
oh,
open,
shit.
That's Campbell. And he's going to have
let me see what Bounty said about
yardage to the 35.
Tomorrow night, 9:30. That is perfect.
They get 9 out of that one, and as a result, the drive continues. On 1st and 10, Brissett. And that is in.
Why they got to suck me in the animation? He's supposed to be out of bounds.
Intended for Robert Foster. Grant Delpit on the coverage.
An incomplete pass on 1st down. That
didn't change any.
2nd and 10. Out of the gun, Brissett. And that will be incomplete. 4 ticks left
You serious, bro?
Greedy Williams on the coverage.
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions.
You dropping picks, bro. Come on.
One final shot. They'll look to throw. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And my goodness, another interception.
Out of nowhere.
Picked off inside the 10. And that will write a finish to this ball game.
Today's final.
Charles, it's one thing to win. It's another thing to win and put up the points that they did. Boy, were they clicking on offense.
They can't help but feel great about themselves, can they? I mean, what a game to put up that number of points, continually feel like they're moving the ball and things are working and clicking. They think that they can bottle this and carry it with them.
And as an offensive coordinator, you just don't think you can do anything wrong. Whatever you call, run,
Yeah,
pass, it's all going to work.
That's called being in the zone.
So for the Browns, their strong September has carried over to October as they move to 5-0. And they will hit the road next week to take on the Pittsburgh Steelers. Meanwhile, for the Colts, they'll fall to 1-4 with a loss. And they'll be back home next week as they're set to take on the Cincinnati Bengals.